Good afternoon and welcome to the May 14th, 2025 Civil Service Commission meeting. May I please have roll call?
Yes, Commissioner McGrabian,
Here.
Commissioner Gazarian,
Here.
Commissioner Reen,
Here.
Commissioner Narabian, Chair Hatamian.
Here. Next item, please.
Minutes, consideration for the minutes of April 9th, 2025 meeting.
Move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. May I have roll call?
Commissioner McGrabian, Commissioner Gazarian,
Yes.
Commissioner Reen,
Yes.
Commissioner Narabian,
Yes.
Chair Hatamian.
I will abstain since I was not here for that meeting. Next item.
Oral communications, I do not have any cards, nor do we have any calls on the line.
Thank you. I see no one at the podium. May I please have the next item?
Recruitment and examination report.
Ms. Adams?
Yes, Mr. Chair and members of the commission, this is the regular recruitment and examination status report, which represents the current recruitments in process and that our team is working on. You'll notice that the team has 46 open recruitments, and the report identifies the division of work, and it pinpoints the various stages of the examination and selection process. If the commission has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, this is a note and file item.
Thank you, Ms. Adams. Do we have any questions? I see none. May I please have the next item?
Eligible list established.
Ms. Adams?
Yes, Mr. Chair and members of the commission. The subject before you is the regular report that includes all of the eligible lists that were recently established since our last meeting in April. The report includes the total number of applications and the number of individuals that advanced through the various stages of the examination process. Since our last meeting, we have had a total of 13 lists that were established. 6 were open to the public, 5 were given on a promotional basis, and 2 were given on an open and promotional basis. This is also a note and file item. However, if the commission has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
I do have one question, Ms. Adams. In regards to a prospective hiring freeze, how will these lists be impacted if there's going to be a hiring freeze?
Well, some of the selection processes are approved to get to completion. For those that are not, the list will be in place for 2 years. We'll see what the next 2 years brings, if we can use the list during that period of time. If we can, we will. And if not, at the 2-year expiration, if the hiring freeze has been lifted, then we will have to begin the process anew.
Thank you, Ms. Adams, for that information. Do we have any other questions? I see none. Next item is Civil Service Commission staff comments.
Mr. Chair, we have reports and information.
Oh, I apologize. Next item is number 6. Ms. Adams.
Yes, Mr. Chair and members of the commission, before you is the informational report on performance evaluations and the return status for City of Glendale employees. As you can see, the response rate is very good, and there are no evaluations on the second notice list. If the commission has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, this is a note and file item.
Do we have any questions? Kudos to staff for having 0 performance evaluations due. Next item, I see Civil Service Commission staff comments. I have one comment that I'd like to make, and it's regarding my friend and fellow Commissioner Gazarian, who I met many, many years ago on this commission. We shared some interesting moments, some interesting cases, some of which were, throughout the evening hours where we were sitting here listening on different city-related cases. I just want to sincerely thank you, Commissioner Gazarian, for your service. You have been an inspiration, a way of motivation to me personally, for your level of commitment. You've always been present, no matter how intense and grueling your own personal practice has been, you've always been present for the city. And, that's very big. And, you're a leader in this community because it's not just a civil service that you're involved in. You're involved in so many different things that I aspire to one day, hopefully when my kids are high school age, to even remotely come close. If I can do 10% of the things you've accomplished, I'll feel like an accomplished man. So I just wanted to make that comment towards my fellow Commissioner Garo Gazarian.
Mr. Chair, may I?
Yes.
On behalf of the Human Resources Department, I want to extend to you, Mr. Gazarian, Commissioner Gazarian, our sincere appreciation for your 14 years of dedicated service to the Civil Service Commission. You've always been very thoughtful. You're very deliberative. You have a steady presence with me and my team. You're fair. You have a way of listening and asking questions that makes our team strengthen our product. I know that you will have a lasting impact on the entire HR department, and you have personally, over the last 2.5 years, helped me guide the team through change and challenge as we have tried to improve our processes and grow. And I have deep respect for you and your level of public service to the city of Glendale. It has truly been a pleasure of mine to work alongside of you. I have enjoyed hearing your personal story, you sharing with me areas where I should lend my focus, and I have taken your counsel and applied it as best as I could. Thank you for your time, thank you for your wisdom, and thank you for your enduring contribution to the city of Glendale on behalf of the Human Resources Department. We do have a small token of our appreciation that we would like to give to you, and we would like to invite our city manager, Rubik Galadian, to come forward.
Say a couple of words first, if I may. I was hoping, Chair Hatamian, members of the commission, I was hoping this day would never come, that I would come in front of commission for this reason. Well, typically, I don't want to come in front of commission for any reason, but more particularly for this reason. I just want to echo Chair Hatamian's comments, our Chief Human Resources Officer Adams' comments. But I know I speak on behalf of council, city council, my entire executive team. A couple of them are here, our public safety department heads. But the entire organization, the city of Glendale, our men and women that work here, Council Commissioner Gazarian. 14 years, hard to believe. It's like a blink of an eye that came and went. But we truly appreciate the dedication that you have put into the service of this commission, as well as the community and the entire organization. We've had some challenging commission meetings, not commissioners, but meetings, and some very complex topics and cases and items that you have had personally been involved with. But throughout it all, you have been the anchor. You've been the steady hand, if you will, that helped guide the conversation, guide the commissioners in the right path, into the right path, also helped navigate the processes, the systems that we have in place for our new commissioners, and we truly appreciate that. You have been a proponent, a strong proponent of hiring the best and the most qualified individuals and candidates for the positions that we have in the city. And that through an equitable process that you have been a champion of. And again, we appreciate you for that. I also know that you have, I know and appreciate that you have publicly expressed your utmost respect and appreciation for the hard work of all of our employees that put into the services, the quality services that we provide to our residents and the citizens of the community and our businesses, et cetera. And that has not gone unnoticed, and I'm sure that everyone appreciates those comments, and I know you mean it from the bottom of your heart, and it wasn't just a good comment. So with that, you are going to be missed for sure, I'm sure, by me, by Paula, by your colleagues on the commission, but we wish you the best of everything, whatever life brings, your career brings in the future for you, and hoping that you will not forget us, that you'll be, I know you'll be part of this community, but perhaps come back and visit us, and we'll be more than happy to see you around and have conversations with you and maybe break bread with you. So with that, I deeply appreciate your service. Thank you.
Thank you. May I, Chair? Well, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed for a lot of reasons, but first and foremost because the city of Glendale has been my home for 32 years, and I love the city of Glendale. I'm a proponent and a staunch defender of all things Glendale, and when I say all things Glendale, it means all things Glendale Police Department, all things Glendale Fire Department, all Glendale City Departments. I believe that in my heart of hearts, because when we talk about the city as a jewel city, only those of us who have seen the transformation of the city from good to better, from better to best, and still transforming itself every day, we then realize where we live, who our neighbors are, who our protectors are, who our defenders are. The city has gone through a lot. Recently, the fires and the fire department's handling of the area where I was something to be in awe of. The department, the police department, with whom I'm intimately familiar with, and I'm glad to see the very first person that took me into that police department in the audience, the former Sergeant Tom Lorenz, my dear friend, has played a big part in my life, an incredible part in my life, in my transformation, in my becoming who I am today, despite of who I was once when I was much younger. So to be given this opportunity to serve the city of Glendale in the capacity of a city commissioner, a civil service commissioner at that, was something that was never in my dreams, and nor was it my intention. And I remember very well that particular Tuesday evening, I was at a concert at Universal Amphitheater where I received calls from Tom Lorenz, but I wasn't answering the call until finally I said, well, maybe it's important, let me go out and see what's going on. And I was told that I was nominated to be on the Civil Service Commission by then City Council member Rafi Manoukian, who I owe a great deal of gratitude and thanks to for nominating me. Of course, it goes without saying that the City Council members of that era, if I remember correctly, at least a couple of them, Ara Najarian was there, the current mayor, and I know Laura Friedman was there. I don't know the other two. I can't recall who the other two were. But I remember watching the following week, and I was thinking to myself, oh boy, these people think, I'm something special, but I have no idea what Civil Service Commission is. None, zero whatsoever. But I had some good mentors on the commission in the early days. And I want to single out one particular individual, the late Art Devine, who was a dear friend of mine, and I dare say he was the anchor I'm gracious for the compliments you gave me, but I dare say that he was the anchor for quite some time. And I learned a lot from him on a human level. Of course, I fondly recall other commissioners, Sam Manoukian. Ara Hatamian was the commissioner I replaced, oddly enough, because Ara Hatamian resigned his position to raise a child. You just had a new baby at the time. Well, 14 years ago, my eldest was 10 years old. Today, she's last year of Columbia Law School, and she's 24. My youngest, 14 years ago, was all of 4 years of age, and she's just finishing high school this week. Yeah, 14 years is a lifetime for some, but 14 years is really nothing. It's an instant. I want to particularly thank city staff. Russ, you have been incredible with me, and I've given you a hard time here and there, but I can never say no to you, and as you know, you got your way with me a week ago as well. I also want to thank Paula Adams' predecessor, Matt Doyle, who I worked very closely with until Paula came, and when Paula came, I said, well, I mean, Matt Doyle I was used to. How am I going to figure this one out? But I have to say, I truly cherish our relationship on this dais, Paula, and I will miss you. To my fellow commissioners, some of you I just barely got to know, but I have to say that I am very, very confident that this commission will thrive and will do just fine for the city and city employees. I also want to thank a couple of attorneys, Nate Kowalski, that served on our closed hearings, and Lucy Varbetian, who guided us throughout my 14 years here as our counsel. I don't know who else am I forgetting. Let me think. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. Oh, yes, I do want to thank Paula Adams for renominating me. You know, I served 3 terms and then plus 2 years. Paula Devine, I'm saying Paula Adams. Paula Devine, the former city council member, nominated me and then renominated me. And I learned quite a bit from Paula, because there were times that Paula would call me and say, I think you were too hard on somebody that appeared before the commission. And I would be like, was I? It wasn't my intention, well, but maybe I was. Let me go back and look. And I would go back and look at the tape, and I would say, yes, you know what, Paula, I owe you and that person an apology, because I think I was too hard. But in my zeal to get to the truth, to get to the best possible decision for the benefit of city employees and or the city, whichever was before us, I probably tended to, and I probably did push the envelope, and for that I apologize if I offended anybody at any time. But I can say that I leave this commission far richer than any other wealth I can compare it to, financial or otherwise. I will cherish these years and these meetings, and I still will continue to live in the city of Glendale, and I serve at the pleasure of the city of Glendale, whether it's its city manager's office or the departments, in any volunteer capacity. Everybody that knows me knows all you have to do is give me a call. If I can help, I will. Thank you very much. Thank you all. This has been an incredible ride, and I have to figure out what I'm going to do with my Wednesdays from now on. Thank you. Thank you.
Chair Hatame, may I? Commissioner Kazarian, you can always tell when someone's doing a job versus they really care about what they're doing and are performing it passionately. And I think everyone in this room and everyone who's ever witnessed you as a commissioner can tell that you absolutely love what you do, and you love this city, and you love everyone in it. That passion, witnessing that passion for the past almost 2 years has been really wonderful, and I absolutely have enjoyed working alongside you in your passion. And especially your institutionalized knowledge of how everything works in the city. I will miss your institutionalized knowledge very much. I appreciated witnessing you performing your duties as the chair of the commission so tremendously. It was a tremendous honor to sit next to you and witness you, agree with you, not agree with you. All of it has been an absolute honor. I very much appreciate hearing all the beautiful words expressed by everyone, because you can tell how truly, truly blessed everyone feels to have had you on this commission, and how much you have meant to everyone, and including myself. So I thank you for your service, and you will be missed.
And now me. Well, it doesn't take 14 years to appreciate how important you are and have been to this commission. And I've been here a year and a half, but it didn't even take that long, because instantly I knew that this commissioner, this chairperson, is going to be an inspiration. He's going to teach us this deep knowledge that he has, this sense of bringing practicality to sometimes a complex situation. And so I've taken it in. It's been a real privilege to sit next to you this whole time. And I believe that the example that you set, the wisdom, the knowledge has taken root in me, and hopefully I'll live up to, in some small measure, to the kind of commissioner that you've been. You are what inspires me, in part, to go forward and try to be just as good as you were. I won't make it, but I'm going to try. Okay? So thank you so much. A real privilege.
If there are no other comments, Commissioner, if you'd want to
Okay.
step here. Paula, you want to join us?
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Are you holding?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
It's yours.
Yes. Can I take it up there, or? Wow. See? I don't remember. With the G. With the G for Glendale. But we'll go for both ways, right?
Oh, you guys are key to the city.
You mean you're not here?
I was taking pictures for posterity.
Thank you.
Wow.
And then one more with
Get yourself in trouble with that badge.
In case of emergency, break glass.
If I need a badge, I want people with a badge. I don't need a badge.
Oh,
Come on, Tom. Best distraction photo.
Hey, how you doing? I know.
She gets the shortest agenda.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you. No phone call away.
Yes, sir.
We're still gonna have our talk.
Yes, sir.
Lunch, something. I know, right?
I'll break it down.
Move to adjourn.
Do us the honors, Commissioner Gazarian.
May 14, 2025, Civil Service Commission hearing. Move to adjourn, Chair.
Second.
May we please have roll call?
Commissioner McGrabian,
Yes.
Commissioner Kazarian,
Yes.
Commissioner Reen,
Yes.
Commissioner Naravian, and Chair Hatamian.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you all.